What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be checking out the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Darius Adventure Pack by Mattel, and this is part of the Epic Evolution line. And also, I was able to get this on clearance. It's about like $10 and some change, so very happy to snag this while I did. And I did snag another a set, which we'll review later on. And also, I did miss out on the Cole's story packs with Darius with the yellow coat. He comes with Ghost, and I think Kenji came with a Stiggy, and I think it was Yasmina. I think she came with like a Monolophosaurus or something. Can't remember. But yeah, I missed out on those and just never did pick them up for whatever reason. So now they're like super expensive on the secondary market. So I don't know if and when I'm going to be able to pick those up. There's also another pack that comes with Kenji with on a motorcycle and with a Triceratops and a baby raptor, I believe. And I don't think it was ever sold in the U.S. You can find it in other countries, but not here in America. I don't think. I never saw it. I don't think there was any other reports that it was being sold here in the U.S. But yeah, I would have liked to gotten that. And all those packs that I just mentioned, they are pretty much based on season 1 of Chaos Theory, which was pretty good. It does set up a season 2, which takes place before Jurassic World Dominion. And I did watch season 2 recently, and I thought it was pretty good. Not as good as the first season, but I'm happy that they were able to tie in to Dominion and how that all plays out. And so I think season 3 will go further into the events that takes place before Dominion. So it's just pretty cool. Can't wait to go for that. So hopefully that will have a better understanding of why Jurassic World Dominion happened the way it did. So, which is cool. But anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. And so right here you have the Chaos Theory logo right there. And then here at the bottom you have the Allosaurus and Darius along with the Netflix logo there. And then here you have a window with the figures and dinosaurs. And then you got Darius Adventure Pack, then Jurassic World Chaos Theory, and then ages 4 and up. That's me, and with the Mattel logo right there, and then the clearance sticker right there. And so basically this box is kind of like on the right side is kind of yellowish orange here. So it kind of fades into this orange color here, and then kind of fades into the reddish orange there. And then here you got the black coloration there, and then kind of got the brownish orange here. So which is very cool. And then on the top of the box, it just says Jurassic World Chaos Theory Darius Adventure Pack. And then on the bottom here is the copyright information with the Universal emblem and DreamWorks logos. And then on this side, you have Jurassic World Chaos Theory. And then on this side, you have Jurassic World Chaos Theory. And then on the back of the packaging, you have Jurassic World Chaos Theory right there. And then on top, Darius Adventure Pack. And then here you have a photo with Darius holding an oversized weapon or accessory. It's the net launcher. And then here you have the cross sell of everything that you see that's in the pack, with the Dimorphodon, Stigymoloch, Darius, and the Carnotaurus. Now, I know these were in there, especially in season 2, the Dimorphodon was there. I don't remember in season 1. Pretty sure there was, but if there was a brief moment. I know the Stiggies were in there. There's like a few of them, I think, in one of the episodes. And then as far as the Carnotaurus, the smaller one, I know there was one in there. It wasn't Toro. It might have been a smaller one. I just don't remember. But then here's the FactSap information and everything for all the dinosaurs. And then here's some more information at the bottom. And the Mattel logo right there. Alright, so that being said, let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. And I do like the background, so we'll probably try to take a look at that too as well. Alright, so we was able to remove all the contents. And so, of course, this is the blister bubble that everything's packed in. So we'll just remove that for a second. And here is the background, which is the insert. So of course it's just the open road with the mountains. So they did travel a lot. So they go some road adventures. So very nice. Let's see if we can put that there. It might look a little ugly there. But yeah, so here is the contents. There's Darius along with the Dimorphodon, Carnotaurus, and the Stiggy. So let's go ahead and take some time to take these things out. Alright, so we got all the contents out, so we are going to take a look at them one by one, and we'll save Darius for last. Alright, so first off we are going to take a look at the Dimorphodon. So this is pretty much the same Dimorphodon that we've got when we reviewed the one for the Danger Pack, I believe. Bit oversized, different paint scheme, but I think this probably came out first before the Danger Pack did, the one that I reviewed before this. So we'll bring that out for comparison here in a minute, but I do like the color scheme. It's not as vibrant as the one that I reviewed before. It is a bit oversized, but I guess they did that just to distinguish from the show. So if you want a further review of this guy, you can check out the Danger Pack review I did with the Epic Evolution playlist. So it's there. So really isn't much to go with because there's not a whole lot with this thing. It's just molded in this coloration of plastic, you know, and not much detail really. The only paint it's got is just a little bit of a wash here underneath the wings, and then a tad bit of coloration here on the around the head. That's pretty much it, you know. So the eyes look pretty good, not too bad, you know. Teeth look pretty decent, not too bad there. The jaw isn't warped like some of them I've seen before, and yeah, so not too shabby, just a little plain. And there is the FactSap if you want it. So we'll go ahead and go over your articulation. So with the neck, we have the hinge at the neck and the ball. So it just goes that far down, and then sideways, and then you got the hinge at the jaw, and then you got the ball and hinge at the wings. So you can get them in all kinds of poses. You know, move the wings forwards and backwards, up and down. You know, like as so. Nothing at the tail, but the legs can move up and down at the same time. So But these, you're going to have to just stand them up like this if you want them to stand, decently. So that's pretty much how you're going to have to display it, because there really isn't any other way that I can think of. If you try to stand it, because they don't stand like the other ones with the wings out, because the other ones are a lot smaller. So you could probably stand it like that, or if you're able to, oh, there you go. See, I stand corrected. I didn't think you was able to stand like this, which is fine, All right, so not size comparison, but for comparisons for the other one, here you have for the Danger Pack. So, like I said, this is a little bit more plain Jane as compared to the other one. So, this one's got a little bit more coloration to it. This one doesn't. It's just basically the wings underneath, just like this one. And then as far as the head sculpt goes, the Danger Pack one's got a little bit more coloration to it. This one doesn't. It's just dull. It's not as bright as the Danger Pack one. But nonetheless, it's still pretty cool. These will go with the Danger Pack, not Danger Pack, but the Chaos Theory shelf, because they are part of the series, so can't neglect them, even though they are a bit oversized. Alright, let's go on and move on from the next one. So we are going to bring out the Sticky. Now, this is pretty much the same mold, but a little different. Let's see. This is pretty much like the what was it, the Danger Packs that we got from let's see, what mold is this? I can't remember if it was the Battle Damage or the one with the Savage Strike one. I know it's not the one with the the Fallen Kingdom one. And I believe they pretty much use the same mold. Well, we'll do a comparison with the Fallen Kingdom one, but the legs are different. So we'll check it out though. But this is a different coloration. I do have a lot of Stiggies in my collection. I think I might be missing maybe one. And but I do like this one though. It's a little bit plain Jane too as well. Not quite avocado green like the Raptor, but kind of close, similar into it, with the brown markings at the back. So I do like the head sculpt of this, the black eye, so you can't really mess that up. So I do like the fact that they actually did paint the horns on the sides as well, and the beak, so that's really cool. Get a little bit of coloration here around the eyes and nostrils right there, so that's good as well. So nothing underneath or anything, no painted claws or anything like that. So like pretty much the bare minimum, really. Got the pattern on the back, but other than that, that's it. So not much to it. There's a little bit of plain Jane, not a whole lot. So as far as articulation goes, the tail goes all the way around. The feet go up and down, and then the hands move forward, backwards, and then the head is on a hinge, not on a ball, but on a hinge, as it just only goes up and down. All right. So let's go ahead and bring out the one that we received from the Fallen Kingdom. So this is actually a little bit smaller. Should have grabbed the others just so we kind of see where this takes from. And I believe this might have been one of the Savage Dragon molds. I'm guessing, or maybe we did battle damage. I'm not sure, but this is a little bit bigger. As you could tell, it is a little bigger. So let's grab a couple other ones so we can just kind of do a full comparison. All right, so I was able to find some more of the Stiggies in my collection. So what we're going to do is we'll remove this one because that was like the first original Stigymoloch that we got from Mattel for the Fallen Kingdom line. And then here is, I guess, what they would call a dual attack, but no. Though maybe it looked like it's the same mold, but it's not. So it's pretty much the same size as the other one. And so, of course, you know, we have another dual attack right there with different coloration. So still a cool looking figure. I think there's like one more that I'm missing. I didn't get them all. I think I'm missing like one of them. But I did find the other one that I had, that I forgot that I had, to be honest. And this is where this mold came from. So this is the actual battle damage Stiggy. And you can tell it's the same size and everything. You know, this is actually... This is the paint scheme where they actually cared about the paint and stuff. So, coloration of the dome, all the horns being colored in, actual paint on the claws, and then you got paint from the face, neck, and all the way down to the tail, and then a little bit on the hind legs. Here, you barely get anything except for the coloration of the dome, a little bit of paint on the face, the back, and that's it, and the beak. So that's it. That's all you get. And it's the same figure. The only difference is this one is the battle damage. So this was back in the day when this was called the battle damage. Not extreme damage as they call it now. So I'm pretty sure they changed the name again. So for the new line. So but yeah, so this is the same mold as the battle damage one without the battle damage. So that's pretty cool. You know, got to get the most out of your molds, right? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So up next is the Carnotaurus. Now this is the one that should have been with the Malta escape pack for Dominion that we got with Owen on his bike, because this is pretty much the coloration that's correct, and they could have gave us that other one that we received for that pack, because you know coloration really doesn't matter for an animation. You know, if I'm being honest. But I do like this way better than the other one. The other one is different, yes, but this is a much better option, to be honest, because this is pretty much how it's looked in the animation and in the film. You know, we should have just got this in the bigger scale. You know, kind of like when we got that battle damage Allosaurus for the Dominion line. Should have got one that big, or they could have just reused the same mold for the Toro and the other Carno that we got. So, pretty good coloration. You know, we got a little bit of a paint here. We did get it on the neck and then a little bit on the chest, but that's as far as it goes. I do like the fading that it gave it, and of course, you know, the jaw is going to be a separate piece, and then we got coloration along the the face, around the eye, the neck, and along the body, and a little bit on the tail. Not all the way down to the tail, but a little bit on the tail. And then we got a little bit on the hind legs. So that's something. And lo and behold, we got paint claws. So overall, they actually did this figure pretty much justice. You know, so that's also an amazing thing. So yeah, kudos to Mattel for kind of going all out on this figure for the most part. So, I also do like the fact that they actually colored in the horns, you know, so that's also a plus as well. So, and then the eyes, pretty much on point. This one looks a little off-centered. This one's pretty much on-centered. And the teeth, you know, looks really good. There's no overbleed, you know, except for the gum part. But other than that, just a little bit right there, but not too noticeable, you know. So it still looks great, I think. And here is the fax app. Anyone needs it. By the way, before I forget, let's bring out Stiggy. And here is the fax app for that. Alright, so as far as way of articulation, the tail, go all the way around, the feet, forwards and backwards, fingers, or not the fingers, might as well be fingers. The hands are, the arms are on a ball and hinge, so they can go in and out, forwards and backwards. And then, of course, the neck is on a ball and hinge where you can look down that much in. You can rotate all the way around. There. Alright, so here is the comparison for the other one. So you can tell the different coloration. The one that came with the Chaos Theory pack, it's miles better than the one that we got in the multi-pack. So we really like this one a lot more. Alright, let's go to finally take a look at Darius. Alright, and finally up is Darius in his oversized accessory. So we will move Darius aside, take a look at this oversized accessory. So apparently this is supposed to be a net launcher. So here is the net. So here is the launcher. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. So, but it is a nice little piece of equipment, you know, that we get. You know, just basically just colored plastic gray molding here on the handle part and on the button. So we'll take the net, stick it in like that, and then there we go. That's how it shoots out. So very cool. We'll see how it fits in his hands later on. So here we have Darius here. I do like this. It looks pretty much spot on it. I do like the fact that they gave it the texturing of the hair and kind of faded out in the back and on the sides a little bit. So that's pretty cool. And the eyes are somewhat on point. It's kind of like he looked to the side a little bit. And then of course, you know, he's got his blue shirt and then his pants and his shoes. I like the fact that they took time to give us some, like, you know, these look like some Chucks, in my opinion, some All-Stars. So I do like the texturing of it. So it looks like a real pair of shoes, you know, with the texturing, with the laces as well. So kudos to Mattel for that. And so pretty much it as far as the figure goes. So as far as the way of articulation, head's on a ball, sideways, and then can't look backwards, but can look more straight. Can't go all the way down, but that's about as far as that's going to go. And then, because, you know, the back of the head hinders from looking up. So not too much going there. And then the waist, you know, and then you got a hinge at the shoulder, in and out, forwards and backwards, and then you got the hinge at the elbow, the swivel, and then pants, go do the Van Damme splits, kick, you can't go back because of the butt right there, and then you got a single hinge at the knee and the swivel, and so, but nothing at the feet. So that's pretty much it as far as the articulation goes. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons. So here is adult Darius with his younger self along with his oversized accessory. Looks pretty good. So overall, I really do like this set. I do recommend it if you're able to find it pretty cheap. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this set. And don't forget, words of wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.